With Hurricane Nate's impending arrival just hours after this market was to take place, Wyndham said that there were some concerns over how this would have affected the turnout. After the rec center is completed, Sartain Hall will be torn down to make room for more parking, which, with the lot across from the Trojan Center, will add 500 spaces to Troy University's campus. After the parade, Troy residents returned to the square for the lighting of the town Christmas tree, which was performed by Reeves and some local children. However, not all of these portraits are simply creations of the imagination. They are actually from something called the Incognito Project, where Strickland painted several of her friends as their alter egos. Visitors to Brandon's exhibit will be able to take part in an interactive waterscapes project by taking one of these magnetic pieces, attaching it to the board behind me, and then posting a picture of it on social media.
Underneath Saturday's cloudy skies, people flocked to the city of Troy's downtown square for the first of this year's fall markets. Live music played by guitarist Lenny Trowick and his students filled the air as shoppers browsed through the food and craft selections by local vendors.
For the most part, everyone that's here is from Pike County. And yes, you could say that it's a miniature Troy Fest, but yeah, we've enjoyed it, and the community has really turned out and supported it.
With Hurricane Nate's impending arrival just hours after this market was to take place, Wyndham said that there were some concerns over how this would have affected the turnout.
I've had a few of our vendors say that they were really surprised at how good of a crowd of shoppers we've had today, considering the weather that we might possibly be dealing with, but people came out and shopped and enjoyed in spite of that.
And for one vendor, interacting with the community through the fall market meant more to him than making a profit.
There's not that much money involved in it, but I get to meet a lot of people. I met two different couples this morning that I felt led to explain to some things about Troy, and it works good on that.
Troy University is marking the start of a new semester with a major change on campus, the construction of the new recreational center. Originally, the rec center was to break ground in the fall of 2017, but an extensive logistics process pushed construction to January.
It really is just a back and forth game with contractors, as well as getting paperwork finalized through the city to get everything where it needs to be and all of the approvals in place before construction can actually start.
The rec center will include 2 gyms with a mat court and hard court, weight rooms, a track for runners, and an outdoor pool, as well as other features.
It's an opportunity for us to be able to go to the gym to work out, to be healthy, and to really enhance our physical well-being without having to go to a gym off campus in the community. And not to take away from any of those gyms, but now this is something that's included in our rights as a student.
Several Troy students said the rec center will be beneficial to students who want to stay in shape.
Honestly, I think it's much needed. With the current weight room that they have right now, there's not much capacity there. It's very crowded.
I really like the fact that there's going to be like a place for yoga, and then there's like 2 separate weight rooms, 2 separate gyms, and the pool. The pool is really cool because I know we've got the nap, but like an outdoor pool is like a really cool idea too, because like sometimes you just want to get sun.
After the rec center is completed, Sartain Hall will be torn down to make room for more parking, which, with the lot across from the Trojan Center, will add 500 spaces to Troy University's campus. Nathaniel Rodriguez, Troy TrojanVision News.
Selma artist Charlie Lucas said humility is important to being a good artist during his reception at Troy's Johnson Center for the Arts Thursday night. Using stories from his past, Lucas explained that art is something for teaching and enjoyment rather than making a profit.
I don't consider it as art, I consider it as toys, that I make things. And I don't know no other way to look at it. Maybe I need to go to another point of it, but when you're happy, why mess with it?
Lucas says that he uses a combination of techniques to create his artwork, such as this metallic horse, which is a combination of welding and basket weaving.
My great-grandfather was a blacksmith, my granddaddy was a basket weaver, my dad was a mechanic, and my mom was a quilt maker. So with all of their skill, I took it and just reused them in a way.
One of Lucas's former students said the history behind each piece is what sets Lucas apart from other artists.
Charlie's art has a story, and every story has got a special meaning to him and how it's influenced his life, and all of those influences impact other people as well. So I think that they have a much more deeper and more impactful meaning.
And as for Lucas, he said people need to know one thing.
It's still a beautiful world. We just got to take time and look at it.
Nathaniel Rodriguez, Troy TrojanVision News.